Well, wrestling fans, guys, Monday Night Raw tonight. 6 days away from Hell in a Cell. I want you all to remember that. 6 days away from Hell in a Cell. And what did we see tonight? New pyro, a new stage, Brock Lesnar running wild all over Rey Mysterio and Dominic. We saw Heavy Machinery getting Raw Tag Team Championship matchup against Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. We saw United States Championship matchup against AJ Styles and Cedric Alexander. We saw Ricochet versus Cesaro, and we are seeing the Thing, of course, destroying Rusev. All that plus so much more happened on the Go Home Show to Hell in a Cell. I'll be back in just a minute. Tune in. It's going to be a good one. Wrestling fans, when I looked at this Monday Night Raw, when I started watching this Monday Night Raw, I really was happy at first. Really was happy at first. Had new pyro. Had a new opening. New intro. Right off the bat. I mean, we didn't see then, now, and forever. Now it's WWE forever. Right to an intro showing all the superstars. Then it hits the pyro. Then it hits a new announce team. I enjoyed it. It was fresh. It was a breath of fresh air. Hearing new voices. Even though we did hear Jerry the King Lawler, which I do enjoy his commentary, it was an old school commentary mixed in with new school. I enjoy that. Now, SmackDown on Friday, we are going to hear Renee Young, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves. It's already been announced. But tonight, it was nice hearing something different. Rey Mysterio coming out. He was going over talking about Seth Rollins and his Universal Championship. And what did we see with Brock Lesnar? Pyro. We saw him decimate, destruction all over Rey Mysterio and Dominic. Now, did I 100% agree with how this story laid out? Of course not. Did you all 100% agree with how this story laid out? I'm hoping that you all did not. Because where was Kofi Kingston when this was going on? Where was Seth Rollins when this was going on? I mean, I understand that Seth Rollins is in a rivalry with Bray Wyatt right now. I understand that he has his hands full, as we learned later on in the night, with Randy Orton. Right now, he will be soon. But let's be honest here, wrestling fans. WWE could have written one of them into the storyline tonight to try to save Rey Mysterio. And then Brock Lesnar could have just wiped either Kofi Kingston and or Seth Rollins pillar to post. Since how they're trying to make a statement that Brock Lesnar is this ultimate fighting destruction beast going into Friday Night SmackDown this Friday for the WWE Championship against the power of pancake positivity, Kofi Kingston. Right? We'll see what happens Friday, but in my eyes, Brock Lesnar is walking out WWE Champion. Everybody is singing praises of Jesus and all this stuff, as Paul Heyman saying, wow, he's getting everything from the devil. Paul Heyman sure can sell a matchup. That's all I can say. Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss. You know what? I really don't like how WWE ended their matches. 2 matches tonight ended with the pull of the tights. Sasha Banks beat Alexa Bliss with the pull of the tights. And so did Lacey Evans beat Natalya. I really don't like it. I understand every once in a while the heel's winning that way. But all the time? No. No. Absolutely not. Especially when you're trying to build Sasha Banks up as this, heel that is not a chicken and has been just beating down Becky Lynch, which she has with a steel chair, and throwing her in the stuff in the backstage area. They've been doing that back and forth throughout this entire rivalry. And yet, she goes out there and she wins with the roll of the tights. That is not what she needs to be doing. She should be tapping competitors out. That's what she should be doing. And then she should not be releasing the hold, the bank statement, after the match is over. The referee should be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and then her release it. That's what I think Sasha should be doing. Make her even more mean, more villain. It would work. Heavy Machinery versus Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. What can you say about this matchup? What can you say about this contest? We all knew who was going to win. Heavy Machinery was not going to pick up the victory here. As a matter of fact, the one thing that WWE did tonight was, they had all 3 championships on the line, and none of them changed hands. I was surprised on one. I thought maybe AJ Styles would have dropped to Cedric Alexander so they could have had a rematch at Hell in a Cell. Didn't take place. I'm glad they didn't go down that road because, quite frankly, I don't like rivalries taking place like that and matches taking place like that. Honestly, I would have rather seen that matchup just taking place at Hell in a Cell and it being on the main card. That's just me. Let me know what you're thinking about all that in the comments below. But if they would have taken the match that they given us tonight and put it on the main card, hey, I would have been very pleased about that. The OC taking on the Viking Raiders. I don't know why they're not giving the Viking Raiders a shot at the tag team championships. Heavy Machinery should not have gotten that opportunity. The Viking Raiders should be getting that opportunity. The Viking Raiders should be the ones taking the titles off of Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler when WWE is ready to take the titles off Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. Seeing how WWE had it in their mind to turn the Viking Raiders babyface, which made absolutely no sense to me. But what do I know? What do I know? Ricochet versus Cesaro. Whatever. I like Ricochet. I like Cesaro. But this match, meaningless. It was filler. The one thing that I'm going to say is, if you want this match to mean something, make it a rivalry. Put it on pay-per-view. Build it up with promos and Cesaro attacking Ricochet in the back and things of that nature. Let these guys actually go out there and have a knockdown, drag out affair. The garbage that they gave to us tonight meant nothing. They didn't have enough time to do anything. But overall, Monday Night Raw, it was just not that bad of a show. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. For it to be a premiere Monday Night Raw, the premiere episode of Raw, it kind of fell flat, but it had its ups. Have something to look forward to. Hogan, Flair, Crown Jewel. I do believe that's the name of the next show in Saudi Arabia. And, of course, what we're going to see this Sunday. The Fiend versus Seth Rollins. Universal Championship. I'm ready to see that matchup. Will The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, become the Universal Champion? I don't know about you wrestling fans, but that's a big question mark right now. I'm ready to see if it happens. Will it? Remains to be seen. But I know one thing. It should be a good matchup. And should be a knockdown, drag out affair. But y'all let me know what you're thinking about everything in the comments below. Don't forget, have a SmackDown review Friday. Have preview and predictions of Hell in a Cell later on this week. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that Wednesday or Saturday. It will be one of the two. It really depends on how the match card looks right now. Whether I do it Wednesday or Saturday because of Friday Night SmackDown. Okay? So it'll be one of those two. And other than that, that's what we have this week here on the channel. So look forward to those two things. Plus go back and watch anything that you missed on the channel right now. And of course become a subscriber today. And until I see you again, this is Webby. And I'll catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.